I
Mm-hmm.
want to ask y'all fellas, because this guy, it seems like every other game he is putting somebody on that poster. I don't know if y'all just watched Ja Morant's last game where he just had two unbelievable dunks, probably the dunk of the year. I
The one
just
he did
really
on
want
the
to ask
Spurs.
y'all.
What's that guy's name on the Spurs? Yeah, I know
I
that was the dunk
forgot
of the
his
year.
name.
Yeah.
These are just like ridiculous. Is Ja the greatest dunker of all time?
You know what? He's definitely climbing up that ranking. I would say that for sure. And I've been kind of guilty at times saying now the guys in the past they were great dunkers, but no, I mean Ja is just getting up there. He don't care who's standing in his way, and he's dunking that ball clean.
Well, he
I mean he's
better
going.
care. They need him healthy for the playoffs. He had a lot of injuries the
But that's
last
his
couple of
game,
years.
bro. That's his game, and the
Yeah.
ownership is going to say keep doing it because you're putting butts in the seats, and we're definitely in a good spot right now in the Western Conference. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it. I mean, you're talking about preventing injuries to a game where injuries are going to happen regardless. You just hope it's not serious. I hear you on
Right.
that. But Ja's got to play. Ja's got to be Ja in order for them to be successful. That's it. And I'm loving what he's doing. Keep doing it because
Yeah,
What
he,
about
he's
you,
a
Shaq?
I
beast.
mean, he puts a lot of pressure on your defense getting downhill. Um, and now he's actually shooting a three now. I don't know
Yeah,
how you
yeah.
gonna guard him, man. That's
But
just
as a dunker, who's the
I don't
greatest
know,
dunker?
man. You got Vince Carter, you had Dominique Williams, you had MJ. I mean, there's different kind of two different kind of dunkers. You got
Dom. See, let
power
me tell you something.
dunkers
When
and
you talking
creative dunkers.
about no, when you're talking about straight up power dunker, stylistic dunker, I mean, you're talking about all combined. You have to go with Dominique, and then you have to go with Vince.
Yeah,
I mean, they are the top of the line, and Dominique was definitely like growing up. I was like, damn, you didn't want to
Right.
be anywhere near Dominic when he tried to dunk. He was gonna posterize you all the time.
yeah.
Does Ja
You know.
Morant need to do participate in a slam dunk contest?
It would help. I mean, if you had the stars like the superstar, like Michael Jordan, MJ participated in the slam dunk contest.
Yeah, first couple of years, and he stopped. And that's the
Yeah,
thing. You got to wonder is do you want to see
They're gonna
Ja right
need
now?
Ja. They're
Yes.
gonna need
no,
Ja
I
to
mean, no, I
bring.
mean 1 year. I mean, you got a lot of superstar players in the NBA, so it doesn't have to
Right.
be Ja Morant. It could be Ja Morant 1 year, and then who's another guy? Let me see, Jason Tatum another year. It could be a lot of different. Kevin Durant could do one dunk contest. LeBron could do one dunk contest a year. They don't have to participate every year, but at least you like to see at least one or two superstars like Giannis. Giannis should do a dunk contest, like at least one dunk contest. At least one. Give me one.
I had a
That's
conversation
a
earlier about this, and people were saying that they felt like Ja was more of an in-game dunker, but I feel like he would be just as creative if they had an opportunity
and that
to,
is that. Mm-hmm.
you
Yep.
know,
You're 100% right because you're talking about entertaining. You're talking about selling the product at All Star games,
Yeah.
right? And that is where you find the Aaron Gordons, the guys that you don't see much of during the games. They're the ones that are the fantastic dunkers.
yep.
So is John Morant
Yeah,
gonna
but like
sit there and
Aaron Gordon is not a name like a Ja Morant
he's
or
a
or
great
Giannis.
dunker?
No, he
He's a
is.
great
No,
dunker.
he
That's
is.
why he
I
participates
concur.
in it.
I agree with you, but he's not a name like a Giannis. Who would
Yeah,
you
but I
rather see,
mean,
Aaron Gordon, or you want to see Giannis in a dunk? Even though
I
Aaron
no,
Gordon
I
is a
think
good
you
dunker.
listen. No, I think Rasheed, I think you want to see who the best dunkers are. See, if you're watching enough basketball, you'll see somebody like Aaron Gordon, just to this name a player, who did at least 2 or 3 times. He just wow, that was a fantastic dunk, and you want to see him in the contest. The same way you want to see Ja or any other major players that play in this league, you want to see him in the tournament. But do you think when they have 3 to 5 chances to win, you think they're going to put on that type of show, the type of dunks you haven't seen before? That is where you want to see. Jordan did it the first couple of, wait, I think he did 2 years in a row. Come on, man. His dunks were off the hook. And he stopped. The
Yeah,
same thing
but
with
you
Dominique, and
still
he
had other.
stopped.
I mean, you still could throw like who was that? You had Byron Scott. I mean, you would like to see him in it. Like
Spud
just
Webb. You remember
Spud Webb.
Spud?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you want to see like at least a super. I'm not saying they got to win, but just to have that name in there, would just like make me actually want to see it though more and more of the fans. You know,
I
these
think
guys
the
got
you know what I think it is though. I think I hear what you're saying. I think this is just my opinion. For as many dunk contests as I've been able to luckily be able to see in my time, there's so many different ideas, so much creativity that came along to these dunk contests. I'm like, damn, even the NBA players are sitting there jumping out their seats. You just wonder at this point, is there anything else that you can do now that someone else
no.
hasn't
I
seen
mean, I
already?
think the props, like the whole act that they actually put, like Dwight Howard with the Superman thing, that was funny. You know, it was cool. You know what he was gonna do, but just the whole act and I'm saying, just make it fun. You know.
Well, that's the whole thing. You can do that. You can definitely do that. But whatever it takes to sell it, that's what you want to do. I
Yeah.
don't mind seeing Ja Morant in the All Star game in the All Star dunk contest. That's if he wants to do it. And or is the ownership going lately? Yo, listen, we don't recommend you do it. I don't know what the language is in his contract, all this other stuff. But there may be other reasons why you don't see these players participate as well. But I would love to see Ja Morant in the dunk contest. No doubt about it. But I think he'll put on the show.
Watching basketball from the 90s and the 80s, the slam dunk contest was one of the most anticipated events
Yeah.
in the year.
Absolutely,
And
man.
it has definitely went under water in the last
Yeah,
few
it
years.
has.
I know
Because you
people have
don't
been
have no
looking.
stars really doing it. Blake Griffin was a star back then. Like him jumping over the car back then. I mean, you want to see
But
this.
see, Rasheed, but then not to interrupt you, but then now you're going to my point where the creativity, that was the other essence of the dunk contest. You don't
Yeah,
have that much of it now because we've seen everything or close to everything.
that's true.
Yes, getting the star players
Yeah, but let
there,
me ask you
but what can
something.
they
And
do?
even if all right. I mean, do you want? I mean, if the stars were to do something like that, like creativity wise, 5 years ago, it would still mean something, right? What do you think?
I guess it was good based on who's doing the dunking. You
Yeah,
know, I mean, you can go with that, absolutely. But in the back of your mind, the back of your cerebellum, you're knowing like, I've seen it before. It's a great dunk by this player, but I've seen it before.
that's true. You got
You
a
want to
point
see
there.
something different,
I
and I'm
agree.
just
I agree.
wondering,
Well,
you
maybe they can
know,
get like a PR, like get like some type of hire like a PR guy who's good at creating things, man. I can't even create a good name for my show. Our show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's PR guys. I'm like, yeah, that's a damn good name, man. I'm saying, how come I didn't think of that? That's a good name. That's a good name.
yeah, the
You see
dunk.
with the big networks,
Like
man.
Seven said, man, the dunk contest is the highlight of the All Star weekend. It's the highlight. Not the 3 point. 3 point. If you're into shooting, the 3 point shooting contest is just as good. Skills contest, but the dunk contest is it. That's premium prime, and you want to be able to sell that. So yes, I do believe you want to put some headliners in there, and you want to make sure they put on a great show. I think at the end of the day, if they can at least do that, man, I can take that and
Yeah,
go
it's
with
just,
it.
it's entertainment. That's the whole thing. NBA and they market it as entertainment, So it's a
That's it.
show. I want to see a show.
That's it. I would like to see what happens, but I know I'm not going to switch gears, but I know like the NFL, they change their All Star game all the time because they're not getting enough revenue from it. And baseball is the same thing; they're not getting enough from it because all you guys are home run derby. So every sport is trying to find ways to better their All Star weekend or their All Star game. And I think the NBA has been the best at entertaining the fans during All Star Weekend, and they'll continue to do so because you still got a lot of up and coming great players and the stars you have currently now. But at the end of the day, it's always going to be the dunk contest. Can we continue to elevate in the dunk contest? I believe they can, but it gets a little harder with the campaign. It gets a little harder with the advertising, like you mentioned. But I think they can still do it. You still got some great dunkers in the NBA, and if they're willing to go put on a show for the fans, then I'll sign up.
Yeah,
I'll
man,
watch it.
it's only going to help their brand. That's the
You
thing.
know,
Yeah.
that's the whole thing. It's the name of the game, selling your brand. Absolutely.
Okay, now AR with the cooler kick. Keep street, we run this shit. Fell back after run it up. Then my last bitch, she was dumb as fuck. Hop out, get the spraying stuff. Cause my last ox wasn't saying nothing. Whole stunting, big pimpin', whole hunting. 38 with the cooler kid in the mall with me like Joe Budden. These hoes front.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.